So welcome back to part 2 of our Oregon thrifting road trip. We are at Thriftapalooza today. I'm so excited. So we got early bird tickets. It is right at 8 o'clock and I've got my rolling bag ready. So let's get in there and go treasure hunting. My mother is not the most punctual person you've ever met, but she made it. Put together. I love these tools, but I don't know if one of the sides is missing or if it's supposed to be like that, but none of them have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 8 of them. Yeah, 8 of them. Those are gorgeous. Okay, so I just picked up this lamp. I got it for $45, and I think that's going to be beautiful hanging in the shop. I love this stained glass clock. That is so cool. It's $45, so a little more than I want to pay, but very neat. Just picked up these 2 brass candlestick holders for $15 for the pair. Been the best $5 purchase that I got at a garage sale a long time ago. Okay, so every market I go to, I feel like there is one big splurge. Wait for it. I just did my big splurge, and y'all are gonna die because my heart stopped when I saw it, and I could not leave it behind. And when you see it, you will understand. Okay, y'all. I got this squash blossom necklace with matching earrings, but it's Native American, it's artist sign, sterling silver. It's got turquoise, tiger's eye. I have never seen anything like this in my life. My heart stopped. Oh, I'm so excited. That chair is awesome. $300, that's cool. I love that footstool, and that table is so cool. Well, I have not done a very good job of filming. It's hard, but I'm gonna have a great haul for y'all. This is so gorgeous. All that inlaid mother of pearl stone. Okay, well, we have made several trips to the car. We just did another drop off and we're going back in for another lap. I just met Andy with All Put Together. She is just so nice. I loved finally getting to meet her in person. I did a one-on-one coaching session with her about a month or 2 ago, I think. And she is open for more coaching. So if you are a reseller and need some help to level up your business, I highly recommend. She's been so helpful and just so sweet. And we also got to meet Laura Caldwell and her husband Jesse were here today. So I met both of them. It was hilarious because my mom has kind of been like super fan, and it was really cute. So it's been really cool to see all these other resellers and YouTubers at this event. I found this cute little blazer. I love the two-tone there. Look at the chair.
I do too. Cute.
$7.
Wow.
Finally found me a candle snuffer, and I love it. It's brass, and I like that it moves, and I paid $5 for it. This booth has a lot of good vintage clothes and actually really good prices on their coats. They have all these furs. The furs are only $50. I would get them all if I could. Okay, I just found this fabulous belt. Oh my gosh, this looks like something Annette from Vintage Splendor would wear. So I am channeling her, and I'm gonna get that. Love the hat. Cute. Okay, so mom gets total credit for this one. I found this, and of course I have to get it because it's Texas, but it had 25 on it, and we got it for $5. Mom did some mad offers, and she said yes. So I said yes. Okay, I got a little container of some silver. Got to get those weighed and find out how much all this is, but found some cool stuff. Okay, so we've made multiple laps and multiple trips to the car, and now I'm down the last row one last time. One final row. Okay, well, we finished, and I officially have $17 left from all the cash I brought. But I don't know if that counts because I put stuff on my card too. Okay, well, that is a wrap on our very first Thriftapalooza. And we did. And we will definitely be back. We were here, what did we say, 7 hours of shopping. 7.5 hours of shopping. So we're going to call it, and we'll see you later for our incredible haul. Well, we're starving, and we are the ultimate road trippers. We made chicken salad, tuna salad. We've got some seed crackers. These are really good, by the way.
And
with some cheese and jam. Mom's huge jug of wine. So we're gonna have a little hotel picnic for a little snack and then go eat later. Hey y'all, so we are back home and welcome back to part 2 of our Oregon thrifting road trip series. In case you missed the last video, go check that out first. That is thrifting in Portland, some vintage and antique shops, and I had a really great haul. So now we are moving into part 2, which is Thriftapalooza. This was our first time at this event, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. I can't even remember how many vendors it says there was. I'll have to look that up and pop it on the screen here. But the event was just so well organized. All the volunteers and staff that put on the event were so much fun. They would come on and shout things over the intercom, and it was just such a good vibe. Like, it was just a really fun market. My mom and I got the VIP tickets, or excuse me, not the VIP tickets, but the early bird tickets. So we were able to get in on Saturday. I believe it was an hour earlier than the general admission. And I will say, I think that was totally worth it. And we found so much good stuff. I will say it was very loud in there and there was a lot of people, so filming was a little bit challenging. I did get some stuff on camera, which you saw. But let's jump into this haul and show you all the other great stuff that I got. I probably can't go through everything, but I'll try to show you some of my favorite pieces and maybe some pieces that you didn't see on camera. But first, if you're new here, my name is Chelsey. I own Hidden Gems Vintage, and I have a shop in Harrison, Idaho. I also have a couple antique booths in Coeur d'Alene, and I sell online. So we have our own website, and I also sell across most major platforms, and I'm really having fun with Etsy right now. I started that this year, but I will include all the links to everything in the description below, or you can scan this QR code right here with your phone and that'll pull up all my links. Because especially on social media too, I post a lot on Instagram. I do pre-sales on there, just a lot of fun behind the scenes. So let's jump into it. Okay, now we're ready for the haul, and I'm gonna just start out with the banger. It was absolutely my favorite thing from the entire day shopping, and that was this gorgeous tiger's eye and turquoise necklace, the squash blossom necklace, and it does come with the matching earrings as well. So I found this pretty early on in the day, and it was a total splurge. So I was a little nervous splurging that early, but you know, I saw this. It is artist signed. It's a Native American artist signed piece. It is just gorgeous. And I am still debating whether or not I'm going to sell this or keep this in my forever collection. I am kind of leaning towards keeping it. But it's just such a beautiful piece, and I could not stop looking at it. And so that's when I know in my heart it's got to come home with me. So this was definitely my favorite piece of the whole day. And then probably my next favorite find from the market was this box. And I have not done any research on this yet, but it is just, I do this every time with boxes. They just flop out when I hold them up. It is so cool. So it has all these brass latches and details. Let me pop it open here. A mirror pops out. Like, how cool is that? It's got the 4 drawers here. Really cool design. Like I said, I don't even know much about it. I did just notice even the inside has markings there. Definitely somewhere in Asia, the markings. I'm not sure which country that is, but just an awesome box. This will be going for sale online. If there's anyone out there that speaks and reads Mandarin, would you please comment below and tell me what language this is? I think that'd be so cool to know the origin of this box. The sunlight is starting to come in pretty strong through this window right now, so hopefully the lighting is okay here. But another thing I found at the market was a lot of really good metal pieces, a lot of brass, copper. A couple of my favorite finds in the metal category are these 2 napkin rings. How cool are those? They are both lions. This one is copper. This one is brass, and I just thought those were so unique. This copper one right here, or excuse me, not copper, bronze. This one has an engraving right here on the back, but it's not legible to me, so I'm not really sure what it says, but they are definitely older pieces and just so unique. I thought those were so cool. I found quite a few brass candlesticks holders actually, and I'll insert like an overview of all of those. Just some really great pieces. So I have some that are a set, and I think I'm gonna make a grouping and sell maybe like a variety in another set for some of those. So those will be coming online. But two of my favorite candle holders I got was this pair of brass anchors. There are two, and they kind of sit up, oops. They kind of sit up like that at an angle, and they have the anchor there, and I just thought those were so awesome. They do have patina on them, which I love the patina on brass. I love that age on there, and I think that gives it more character. So I will not be polishing these. I'm gonna sell them just as is. I will get the wax cleaned out of there, but I really love those. And then I also found a set of these old brass drawer pulls. I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like about 8. I'll do a better count later. But I only paid $5 for the entire set, and they are gorgeous. I love that design. Old brass drawer pulls have been selling really well for me lately, and so I've been picking them up if I find a good deal on them. So one of the finds that I got at the very first booth that I mentioned where I met Laura and Jesse was this tooled leather bag. It is missing the strap, but that is okay. I might even do a little DIY strap with this, or just see if I can find another leather strap to add to it. But this was only $5, so with no strap, that is no problem for me. I love tooled leather bags and almost always pick them up. If they're anywhere under like $20 or $30, I'm always gonna grab them. So besides that necklace that I got, I did get a few other really great jewelry pieces. I know one of them you saw on camera, and this I love, and I'm keeping it for myself, but it's this gold toned watch with the Texas on there, and it's got the little diamonds, probably CZs. But how cute is that? I was so excited to find it. It was marked at $25, and we got it for $5. So again, thanks Mom, she made that offer. And it was a little bit later in the day, so the vendor accepted, and I was so excited because I love that. And then I also got this sterling silver ring, and that is just such a cool design. It almost looks like almost like a spider. I don't know, it's just a really cool design. I'm not really sure what that stone is. It does remind me of a dinosaur bone stone, because I have another ring similar to that, so I'm gonna do a little bit more research on that. But how cute is this tiny little hand? Okay, y'all, I have tiny hands, and this thing is so miniature. It's this little porcelain hand. I don't even know what I paid for this. I wanna say like maybe $1 or $2, but it's so precious. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, if I'm gonna keep it or sell it, but I just had to grab that. And then I also got this really awesome necklace, and it is, I don't know if that is brass. It appears to maybe be brass, some kind of metal, but it's like a collar, and how cute is that? So I got this one. I found this cameo, which is gorgeous. This is an old piece too. It's got a really beautiful chain with the little pearls around the cameo. And a couple other gold necklaces. These are my favorites though, but I got all these necklaces from one vendor, and they were $5 each, so very good deal on those. And then I got some really cool home decor pieces. Y'all, I'm telling you, this market just delivered so much. I've got this, and it's Homeco, also that brand, which I've been picking up a lot lately. They are selling really fast for me. That 1980s brand, Homeco, I think is how you say it. It's just a single one. I wish there was a pair, but that's okay. So I got this single gold painted little wall sconce with the candle holder there. Here's another really great bronze piece. It's this awesome frame. It is heavy. It's got the little foot right there, but it's got this lady right here. Very romantic, I feel like. I thought that was so pretty. So I got that. And then I got this tabletop little frame here. It is wood. I love that kind of scroll detail there. And then I also picked up this Florentine tray, and it is a big one. I actually saw another Florentine tray at the market, similar design, about the same size, not identical to this, but similar. And it was, I want to say like $25. And then this one I paid $8 for. Some really cool home decor pieces. I did not find as much art that I was hoping to find, which honestly, seeing some of the other resellers' videos, it sounds like paying the VIP ticket would have been worth it just for the art, because I saw some resellers get some really good art pieces. But I got this little cross stitch, I guess you would say, colorful flower bouquet, and it's a really old one. It's in a very old frame. This little embroidered flower bouquet, I thought that was pretty. This is just one of those like paint by numbers, but I thought that was a really pretty winter scene there. I'm gonna take it out of the plastic and find a frame for that. But that was only $2. The piece right here behind me, I'll do a close-up of that. I actually just got that for the frame because I love the frame. There is a print in it, which is pretty too, and I'll just keep it as is, or if I have a different piece of art that fits it, I might just pop that out, sell the print separately, and then use the frame for something else. But I love that frame. I cannot believe I almost forgot to show you all these because they were rolled up in the corner. But I did find some more art, and they are these paint by numbers, and they're very old. The vendor said, this was from the vendor actually where I got the Texas watch. But she said they're very old and they are paint by numbers, and isn't that gorgeous? So I got 3 of them. So I got that one. This one is also really beautiful colors. This beautiful doorway with flowers. Love the colors of that one. I love all of them, honestly. And I need to find some frames for these. But there is another bouquet, and that it almost looks like those are lilacs. I love lilacs. So anyway, I got those 3 paint by numbers paintings for $10 each. These are actually just a couple posters, but a very sweet vendor gave me these for free. I will pop her information on the screen. So I had a lovely time meeting her. Her name is Andrea, and she gave me this for free. And a couple other home decor pieces. This haul is kind of all over the place. I know I'm kind of jumping around, but I got this pair of wooden mirrors, and I again just love the shape on those. These are probably from the 80s. And some other little knickknacks I got was this ceramic vase. Very like, I guess is that like Edwardian era. It does have a flaw. It is chipped. Oh, where was it? Right here. It does have a chip on it, but it's a very old box, and I just thought that was so cute. Unfortunately, it's got the crack on there. I didn't pay much for it, so I just went ahead and picked it up because I just loved it. And then I love this little vase. It is such a fun design. Some of the gold paint is coming off there, but I love that green glass. That might even be jade. I'm not 100% sure, but just a really fun, colorful little vase there. And also at this one booth, they just had all these old things. Like, so that ceramic box, little trinket box was one of them. From that same booth, I picked up these beautiful perfume bottles, 3 perfume bottles. Absolutely gorgeous. That purple, kind of like, almost like a lavender and gold detail there. And then the 2 red ones with the gold and glass. I collect old perfume bottles. I'll have to show you my collection. I'll pop in a little video of that. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be keeping these or maybe keeping a couple of them, and the other ones I might take either to the booth or to my store. And some more just old, very feminine things. I feel like I'm stepping back in time here. Was this gorgeous little hairpin. I don't know if you can see the details on that. It is so cute. I got that I think for $1. And then I got this little case, and I think this is meant to be for eyeglasses. But really you could put anything in there, and I just thought that was cute. And then I got these two very old mirrors, vanity mirrors, that lucite, I believe, and this one is, I don't know, that's like an enamel lucite, and then it has the brass handle. So all these will be available for sale. I'm probably either gonna take these to my booth or the store in Harrison. The sun just keeps creeping in on me, so I keep having to move forward. But I also got some fun accessories, and I did get a few clothes. I wasn't really looking for clothes, although I will say there were some really great vendors there. I was just trying to hold the reins a little bit on myself with clothes, but y'all know me, I'm gonna look, so I did find a few things. I got a couple great belts, but this was my favorite, and I think I showed y'all a clip of this when I was looking for it. This just totally reminds me of something that Annette would pick up from a Vintage Splendor. I love her channel, I love her Instagram. She is a style goddess. I just love her style and the way she accessorizes and puts outfits together, and this just reminded me of something. She loves belts, and so anyway, I picked that up. I also picked up this old little handbag clutch. It's like this mesh, like this enamel mesh. It's pretty good condition on the inside. It just needs a little bit of a cleaning, and I love how that just kind of pops open right there. I love that rectangular handle. So I picked those along with a couple other belts and handbags. Another find that I was very excited about, and I also found this pretty early on, was this amber lamp. So I'm gonna be putting this either in my booth or the store because I desperately need more lighting. It will be for sale, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna use it in the either one of those spaces. I'm not sure where yet, but just has this really awesome grape design on there, the brass detail there, and it was listed at $55 and I ended up paying $45 for it. So I thought that was a great pickup. And I have to show you some of the clothes I got, as I mentioned. So I found this leather suede vest. It's got these really fun gold buttons on there. And from that same vendor, I also found this denim fringe jacket, which is so good. It also has these really cool Southwest silver buttons on there. And this vendor space was so cute, and I found these most adorable corn on the cob candles. Those are precious. Every time I see cool candles, I'm like, you can't burn them. You know, they're just too cute to burn. But then again, it's like, they're candles. That's what they're meant for. I don't know. What do y'all do with really cool candles? Do you burn them, or do you just use them for decoration? So comment below, let me know what y'all do with the really cute candles. And then I also got this vintage dress. It is so cute. Ties in the back. You probably can't see it very well, but I just loved that spring pattern on there. It's stretchy in the back, has this really cute like ruffle on the front. So I'm actually gonna try this one on, and if it fits, I'm gonna keep it. If not, I will take that one to the store. But then I also got this really pretty old scarf. I found this blazer, which I believe y'all saw on camera, but I love the two-tone collar and lapel. And then this fabric was just so pretty. This could really go for spring or fall, so I'll probably go ahead and take it to the shop now. Oh, I forgot about this. It has this little skull brass pin on there too. So I thought that was super fun. I don't know, I might need to try this on. I'll let y'all know. And the last clothing item I got was this sweater. It's got some stains on there, which I'm gonna work on, but the little flowers have these little pearls on here. It's that Angora fur. It's a little oversized for me. This is one I'm gonna also be keeping for myself. It is a little bit oversized fit, but that's how I like my sweaters. And I just love that kind of cherry, it's like a Christmas red. I don't know how to explain it. Just a very good Christmassy red and that pearly white color there. I almost missed this piece. So this is just a print, but my mom picked this up. It was only $1. And she picked up that up for herself. And it says, this is the first lighthouse at Coeur Strait, which, let's see here, replaced one of many light vessels destroyed during the Civil War. So that is kind of cool. So my mom picked that one up for $1. Okay, and the last thing I'm gonna show y'all is this awesome needlepoint pillow with the dolphins. So it needs a really good cleaning. It's got it almost looks like rust stains. It's got some stains on the back. So this needs some work, but this is another one that my mom got. Okay, well that wraps up part 2 of our Oregon thrifting road trip and Thriftapalooza. We will definitely be back next year. If I didn't already have plans, I would love to be going to their next event they're having in Puyallup, I think is how you say it, in Washington. I believe it's next weekend actually, and I've heard that one's even better if that's possible. We're not gonna be able to make it unfortunately, but we are already making plans for sure to go back next year. So thank y'all so much for watching the video. I will do an overview of everything at the end of the video just in case you can see stuff I didn't show there in case I missed anything. But I appreciate you being here. Let me know what your favorite find was, and I will see y'all very soon next week in part 3 to wrap up our Oregon thrifting trip. We are gonna be heading to the coast to Seaside, Oregon, and so I will see y'all there. Bye.